Welcome back to Prime Morning. If you just tuned in, this is where you are spending your New Year morning right here on Prime Morning. If you haven't gotten interactive with us, it is time for you to do so. When you go on Facebook, do not forget to hit the share button and let everybody know that we are on. My name is Asieduwaa, and it's time for a great conversation. And I have seated with me very beautiful ladies and a great gentleman, and we're about to have an awesome conversation. So kindly get interactive with us. The new year is here. It's a brand new year. What has been your New Year's resolution? Earlier, we had God Afo here who taught us a little bit as to how we should gear up ourselves towards the new year, what exactly we should do. And when it comes to New Year resolutions, what are some of the resolutions that you've put down or you have in mind? The question here is it important? Is it necessary? Why do you need New Year's resolution? If you have done that before, have you been able to deal with every single list of yours in the past years? You can share your thoughts in relation to New Year's resolutions with us on our WhatsApp line or on our Facebook in the comment section. My name once again is Asieduwaa. Let me introduce my guests to you. Ladies first. So let me start with my extreme right. Good morning, Erkuah. How are you doing? How's the festive season so far?
This is one of my best periods I've had so far.
Okay, so we'll come to the details a little later. Now, my second lady. Hello, Cookie. How are you? How about you? How's the festive season been?
I think I'll go with what she said. This
Your
my best.
Your best? Yeah. Okay, since you've lost your voice.
Yeah, I've been coughing.
You've been coughing. Oh, I thought you've been dancing and shouting and,
It started from there. I think it was right after the fun.
Okay. So we are going to get into details of that as well. And our gentleman, Elikem the Tailor. Good morning.
Morning. Hi.
Hi. How has the festive season been for you as well?
I was just thinking about it and, hearing the ladies talk about it being great, I can only be thankful and continuously show the attitude of gratitude.
Yes.
The year in between there wasn't too good, but towards the end, things got better, 10 times better. And, like I'm saying, you can only be grateful for the turn of events. So I'll say great too. I'll join in.
Now, speaking about the year, mid-year not being too great, but then getting, towards the end, it started getting better.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, definitely you had some list of things that you wanted to achieve, list of things you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so, New Year's resolutions. Let's talk about what exactly you had to do right from the beginning of the year and getting to the middle where things were not going too well, what you had to change also. So let me start with you, Elikem.
So we're all fond of this mistake. And only recently I learned that you don't need the new year, 31st December, 1st January, to say that I'm setting up a resolution or I'm going to resolute to certain things. And so, yes, at the beginning of the year, you set up miraculous goals. And when I couldn't even afford Shaminobo, that motor, 50cc, you're dreaming for a pickup truck.
Yes.
So it's nice and beautiful to set big goals, because they say aim for the stars. And even if you miss, you fall within the clouds somewhere. You'll still be up there. So big goals are nice, but I've only recently, like this year, set really small goals. And then I set to achieving those. Like they say, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. And so it's good to set the big goals, but my New Year resolutions are based on doing those small, little, tiny things towards the big things.
So it's easier to do it that way than to have that whole...
Yes, usually the big one is too big of a milestone. Like, we all want to be
too
successful.
far-fetched.
Yes, but you don't want to be so eager to make $1 million that the only way is to rob the bank to get it immediately. Even that one, Paul, you have to go through the processes of setting up your game plan. Otherwise, by the time you get to the door, police go catch you.
Exactly.
So everything takes nice little small goals and planning to achieve, and that's what forms part of my resolutions. And it's not based on New Year's. it's, if anything, it's based on my new year, which is specific to my new age.
Okay.
So when it's my birthday, that's when my new year begins.
Right.
And so I go away and I set up time, I do some introspection, I do some reflections, then I project my year forward. Was I a better person between 34 and 35? You evolve or you die. And so the 31st night first, there's a deeper understanding to it. And I don't want to talk plenty to take up much time. But the 31st, actually, or the 1st of January was set in long time ago by Julius Caesar, who was emperor for Rome at the time. And he set January to be the first month of the year, named after a god called Janus, who had two heads that looked forward and back. So the misconception behind it's being all magical and biblical. And,
having a retrospection and then trying to look forward.
So I think resolutions are great to set. We set them small, but we set them at our specific time and pace. For me, it's my birthday going into the new year, not the whole misconception.
Right. Erkuah, as a content creator, let's talk about how the year began for you. When Elikem mentioned that in the middle of the year, things were a little bit rough, you were not meaning you did agree. So let's talk about that.
Okay, so for me, I would say it was 50-50. At the beginning, it was going fine till middle of the year where I started having some health issues.
Okay.
Which I had to go into the hospital, so I wasn't really active on TikTok and the social media platforms.
Right.
All my fans were like, "Where have you been? Where have you been? And I'm not that kind of person that will have to come and tell you that this is what is wrong with me. So that was some of the things I was battling. Aside, I was going to school. Because I completed this year, and I'll be graduating this month.
Oh, congrats.
And I had to also start processing my national service and all that. So for me, it has been kind of sweet. But where it was now sweet, I was this December because I was like, I'm not going to travel out. I want to be in Ghana. I want to enjoy Ghana because I've not really like experienced the Ghana kind of Christmas. So
okay, all right. So Elikem, earlier before the conversation started, I was going to ask you. I used to play Mortal Kombat.
You want to give me the rating question?
Oh, okay, so it's rating.
Fight! Yeah, it's the rating concept.
I really want to understand, because during the Singathon challenge, we did see you and you had this on. Yeah. And like, okay, so what's up with Elikem?
I'm a fashion designer. It's a fashion statement.
Kind of, okay.
It's a fashion statement. Like, you don't even have to ask anymore.
Yeah.
It's just a statement. Yeah.
It's just a fashion.
It's just a
but
fashion
it looks good
statement.
on you.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
If it's not for the measuring tape, I don't think that would be easy for anybody to recognize you that it's Elikem.
Well, that is Elikem the Tailor. Also, kind of covers me. So now the real reason, let me confess.
Please confess.
I've got a condition, hyperpigmentation, where if I am under the harsh sun, I'll get patches, of dark spots on my face. And so the hat was mainly to cover me from the sun. But, I like the statement it portrays, so I keep it as a fashion statement.
Looks good.
Thank you.
It's great on you.
Thank you. And I'm actually looking to produce more of it and make it fashion. I'm talking to people in the north. Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
What would you name it?
I don't know yet. Something northern. My daughter's name is Winnie Nongma, so maybe something around those areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait to see how it comes out.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Right. Erkuah.
Yep.
So earlier you were talking about, battling health and then finishing school.
Yeah.
You'll be graduating this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I was saying, I said I've not really enjoyed the Ghanaian kind of Christmas because most of the times when it's Christmas, I'm not in Ghana. I'm always in Nigeria with my family. So I've not really enjoyed that kind of Christmas. But this year, it was amazing, trust me. I took my time to really go out with my friends and family and get to see how it's been done in Ghana. It was very, very interesting.
Are you Nigerian?
No, I'm not. But my brother lives there because he's married to a Nigerian woman. So I go there most of the times.
Okay. Okay, so you are full Ghanaian.
Yes, I'm full Ghanaian. Yeah.
So this year, it was dirty December.
No, it was even more than dirty.
Wow. So would you say that what you planned your 2023 to be, you achieved it somewhat, you know, to some extent?
Okay, so like he was saying, for me, I whenever it's 31st night and we are going to like the next, like another year, for me it's like a normal day. I don't know if you guys feel that way. You know? And whenever I say that, people are like, why is it's like a normal day for me? It's just the 2024, it's just the change of number. But it's a brand new day. So I'm living my life. So that thing that people post, new me, new this, it is still me. I might change in the middle of the year, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I still have plans I haven't accomplished in 2023. We are still going to continue to get it. And we're going to add more. As time goes on, if I see I want to do something new, I just add it. I don't really sit down to jot down like this is what I want to do. This along the way, if I find something I really want to do, I'm going to add it. We're going to complete it. If we don't, we'll go again.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not limiting yourself. You're not putting yourself in a box.
So actually, I think I was able to accomplish some things in 2023.
Okay.
And I wasn't able to.
Right.
But this year, we'll continue again.
We go again.
We'll go again, I mean.
Yes, Cookie.
Yeah.
How about you?
I personally feel like there's this special aura or energy that comes with like a new year for me. So anytime like there's a new year, I'm very much interested in creating my what's it called, like a vision board or something. So when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I'm really, really like that person.
So you literally create a vision board?
Yes, I do.
With pictures and...
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, because I feel like with that, it's easier for you to, I don't feel like it gives you pressure. I feel like it makes it easy for you to know what your next step is. It's like every single time I look at it, I know that these are the goals I want to achieve for the year. So I start working towards it. And then the ones I'm not able to achieve, I mean, there's no pressure. I only put more, energy in achieving that the next year. And then that's it. If there's any new thing that pops up, I add it to my board and then we move.
That's incredible. So earlier, Rosin was speaking with Godafo, who was saying that a lot of us have the habit of, we have an idea for something, we have a vision for something, but we keep it in mind. But you need to write it down. You need to learn to write it down.
Yeah.
And so viewers, in case you missed that conversation, you can go back to our Facebook page and watch that conversation, because I actually used to have the habit of doing that. Something comes in mind and I think that,
let me try and touch on that a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is where people get confused with spirituality and the physical.
Right.
And that for anything to ever come into existence, it has to be an idea, just a figment of your imagination. For this bottle to have come out with juice sitting on this table like this, someone must have thought about how would the design of the bottle be, how will I do the juice, how will I add water, how will I make it sweet, what's the packaging going to be like? You think about it first, which is in the spirit realm. And then writing it down or putting it in the form of a picture or setting up your vision board is on your progress into bringing it into reality. So now you've brought it out into the world. So now it's physical. You can see it every day and it connects back to your spiritual, which is what God Alpha was talking about, that before you go to bed at night, whatever you've written down, your affirmations, the things you want to achieve, read over it again. Because at that point, when you're in your alpha state, your subconscious is the most impressionable. And psychology says it best. The human behavior is controlled by the subconscious mind.
Right.
So the more you feed it back what the spirit thought by looking at it constantly in and out, now your subconscious forms. Then your behavioral pattern is set towards achieving what your subconscious feels like you really want to do. And those little goals, again, that you write as your resolution, is in the morning when I wake up, I have to find the bottles for the juice. So you drive around town looking for the bottle. You go to your circle, your industries, your plastic places. This bottle I don't like, which is where you might fail a little bit. And stumble upon another bottle that was nicer.
Yeah.
It's taking the actual steps of what was formed spiritually that manifests into reality. So it's very important that we set the goals. However, my problem is the way they want to do it. New year.
I just feel like, it's like the way, let's say, when you celebrate your birthday, it's like, okay, it's a new age. Even though you wake up normal, like how I woke up yesterday when I was like a year older. It still feels like, okay, there's this new energy. I'm a year older now. Now I'm older, so I want to now do something new. I want to do this. Well, for me personally, I just feel like there's this new energy that, you know, comes with the new year.
Okay.
It's like it's a fresh start. So this is the time for me to set new goals for myself and then just like work towards achieving them.
Very valid, very valid. And again, I said, for me, it's my birthday period, you know. And even in the Bible, again, God, Afro was speaking about the biblical and the scientific. In Ezra, it says one must stand for something or fall for anything. So if the 31st of December is when you want to set your specific goals, and you need to stand for that. If it's your birthday, you need to stand for that. If it's when your father has just died and you want to set a paradigm shift and you're saying from today onwards, I'm going to be a different person. From today onwards, I'm going to lose weight, which is the number one resolution in the world. Everybody wants to lose the weight. Everybody wants to be rich.
I'm actually a victim of that.
You know, and so once you set that resolution, it's your small daily goals. It's your small taking the step. Think now, do it now. If you want to lose weight, get on the floor now. Literally, like I'm serious. Like while we're having this interview, give me 10 push-ups if that's all you can do, and tomorrow give me another 10 until you can give me 11. I'm a living example of such proof, because when I said I wanted to lose weight and, you know, get a bit lean and work on my body, people were telling me, every day you talk. I literally just one morning went down and I could only do 10 push-ups. And I was grateful for it. Now, a year and a half later, 10 has gotten to 2 sets of 50 push-ups. So I can go 50 push-ups straight in a row, but I only started with little goals.
Started little.
And when I wake up in the morning and I think it's time for push-ups, I don't think twice. I go down. And that's how difficult it is to achieve the goals, which is why people rarely, you know, set the goals and achieve them.
Exactly, you see, so like, you know, the random, you know, me just waking up and saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's not easy. But then once it's a new year, it just comes with this fresh energy. I feel like, okay, this is
stand
time
for something
for
anything.
exactly.
Do it. Let's do it.
Just do it.
I'm all for it.
Okay, so like I said, I wasn't that kind of person that used to like jot them down. But even the past years when I jot them down, I don't do it. Like I just put it in and I put the book aside. Like I'm telling the honest truth. But you see, last year, I started noticing something that I'm growing, and I think it's time for me to pin them down. But I don't pin them in a book, right? I pin them on my phone because my phone is something
you use it a lot
every day. So every day I go to my notepad to see. And to be honest, last year, do you know when I jot down my New Year? It was around July. It was around July.
That's a good time.
Yes. And there was a lot of things I pinned
down. It's a good time.
Was there anything specific that happened that made you decide to do it that time?
I felt like I needed to, because I wanted to like be able to do something for myself, like, and I don't want to like waste my time, because sometimes when you pin it down, like you said, it gives you this idea, it gives you this morale. Like whenever you go and check your phone and then you see like you have something you have to do this. But if it's in your mind, sometimes you keep on forgetting. So I think one of the things I was able to was I told myself I wanted to gain weight, because how can I believe
you wanted to gain weight?
I'm telling you,
why
how can I be looking tingling like that? You see, when I was
but we love you like that.
No, I didn't realize it all. Until I gained a little bit of flesh, and then I was like, Jesus, God forbid. So like that was one of the things, and other things which I can't put out there, but there are a lot of things I accomplished. Right now, I haven't jotted down anything, because I'm still trying to like look at last year, and then this year, then write it.
Because you're probably not done reflecting on 2023.
Appreciate where you've come. You know, show that gratitude, live in the moment, celebrate a little bit with delayed gratitude, and then you project moving forward.
For me, by 31st, I'm already working on getting my cardboard to
start your vision board.
It doesn't necessarily have to be new goals. It could be goals you set for last year that you weren't able. But then I just want to. You see, for me, the phone thing doesn't work for me. That's what I used to do, and that was really difficult because I get easily distracted. The moment I pick up my phone and then there's a notification, I totally forget about why I even picked the phone in the first place. So when I create it on my phone, I hardly check it. But then once it's hard copy, if I wake up and it's in my face, then now I'm able to,
Then you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've already started my
Okay, so we've been talking quite a lot, and I want us to, refreshen ourselves up a little bit. And so, Tankwabia, Yes, Tankwa Bia has something delicious for us this morning. For those of you who are lovers of local drinks, I love local drinks. I love naturally made local drinks a lot. And so Tankwa Bia has decided to help us have a wonderful New Year morning right here on Prime Morning. And so she brought us Bisap, Lamujin, passion pine juice. What do we have here? Yeah, okay, so this is spiced tamarind drink. Okay, so my dear guest, which one would you want to try? Bisap. Okay. Bisap near Bako Painting said. If either of you want Bisap,
the only one that
it's gone.
Familiar.
Sobolo.
Thank you.
Bisap, aka Sobolo.
Okay.
Elikem, which one would you go for?
Is there
please?
plain pineapple?
The plain pineapple. Okay, so. Okay, no, this is passion pine.
Yeah, that's pineapple.
Juice, yes.
That's plain pineapple? Okay.
What's the
Okay.
last one made
So
of?
this one is spiced tamarind drink. Tamarind.
There's no harm in trying.
Yeah, you should try it. You should
Thank
try it. And
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I want to try the spiced tamarind drink as well.
We're supposed to try it now?
Yeah. Please do.
I'm
Please
fasting.
do. You're fasting?
Yes.
Oh, New Year kind of.
No. I fast every day, almost every day, till I only eat after 1 o'clock sometimes. It's just intermittent fasting. It's nothing religious.
Oh,
I
so
do
it's
that
nothing
too.
religious.
No, it's
Okay.
It's just me. And today I have planned to fast. So don't come and spoil it, please. I'll drink it after.
So what time? What time am I going to?
Maybe
break?
12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nothing serious. It's just free will, you know.
I'm feeling guilty.
You're feeling guilty?
Because I've been doing intermittent fasting, but
Are you
like
fasting today? You haven't eaten yet.
every single day. I do it every day.
See, there you go.
So you tasted the Bisap.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you spoiled your fasting.
No, I just said a
It was
little
nice,
bit.
yeah?
Yeah.
It was nice. So, Tankwa Bia. Okay.
No.
It's time for me to also taste mine. Let me taste mine, okay? Ooh. Ooh. Very spicy. Okay, Tankwa Bia, thank you so much.
Spicy like meko ginger.
Makuwum. Aha. Extra shit.
I see.
Extra shit.
Abedo.
Abede pa. In fact, ebe.
And
I cough me.
Yes.
yeah, I need it.
Yes, you need it.
You want to
You
swap
need
your
it.
biscuit for?
I like that.
Spicy.
That Bisap is
Right, so let's not forget that throughout this festive season, Pizza Man, Chicken Man has been with us. They've been great, they've been awesome. Do you purchase from them, though? Pizza Man, Chicken Man?
Are they the same franchise with Pinkberry?
Yes.
Are they with the same?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
do Pink. Last
yes.
night at midnight, at the stroke of midnight, I was with my son and we were buying Pinkberry by the till, and I was
I
driving
see.
out and everywhere lit up. It was a beautiful.
Very
sight
beautiful.
to
Okay,
behold,
how
yeah.
about you? Chicken Man, Pizza Man?
Not really.
No, really. Hey, then you're missing out a cookie.
I mean, I used to work with them, so I
Yeah, you have a free coupon.
used to.
You used to.
Yeah, but I still like their food.
Yeah, I love their foods as well. So this festive season, what you have to do with Chicken Man, Pizza Man is you need to download their app. We are doing our very best to avoid the whole scamming where you call a number and you try to order, you pay for the food and you don't get your food. And so the best thing to do is to download the Chris B app. Chris, C-H-R-I-S-B. It's App Store, Play Store. So go on there and download the app. And there's only one number that you can call if you want to order for pizza from Pizza Man or Chicken Man. And that is 030-2753-430. 030-2753-430. This Christmas, no food, no payments. So that's how it's being done with Pizza Man. So you can visit any of their branches in Accra and Kumasi and celebrate with family, friends, and loved ones during this holiday season. It's still the Christmas season. We are still celebrating the festive season. And so it's time for you to go and enjoy some deliciousness. Coming back to the conversation. So would you conclude by saying that it is unnecessary for you to have a New Year's resolution?
For me,
It's necessary to have a resolution any time of the year, including New Year.
New Year.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
Any day, anytime.
In fact, you must have a resolution, in life, period.
Yeah.
No matter what time you set it, you must want to resolute to small goals. First of all, a much bigger goal, and resolute to small goals that get you there. Yeah.
Great. So we have concluded. Erkuah, before we go, what do you want to tell your fans out there? What's cooking at this?
A lot of things
Cooking this year, which I'm still preparing. I'm still adding spices to it. It's being I'm over to me.
Hey.
But anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for the support. And
I get why you asked the Nigerian question. She has a bit of a Nigerian
accent. Yeah.
True. That's nice versatility.
I've never noticed that before.
Yeah,
I watched videos, but I never knew there was a Nigerian actor.
No, it's good. Versatility is good.
Yeah, very good.
Can you do British accent too?
Still learning, please.
How about you, Elikem? What do you want to tell loved ones, fans?
I think more important than setting resolutions is the discipline towards achieving anything. Everything is hard work. Everything is brain power, and if you want to lose weight, like I said, think it now, do it now, get on the floor.
Yeah.
Start your push-ups at home before you even go to the gym. Research. Added to talent, what makes talent active is the knowledge, but better is the applied knowledge. So look for the knowledge in the field where you've chosen to learn or educate or be better, and learn how other people have done it. They say successful people have a certain pattern of things they do, and it's true. And so once you're able to understand how the discipline works and apply the discipline, then your resolutions will manifest and come into existence. The little picture on the mood board will become an actual car. And so on and so forth. I'm putting up a building, at Jolu where my shop is. Okay. And I say this all the time. I started with only 5,000 Ghana cedis. I didn't know how the building was going to come up. I didn't know what I was going to do. I just called the guys to come and start digging the floor. And I have the picture on my phone every time. It used to be my screensaver on my Samsung. And every day when I woke up and looked at it, I said to myself, when I get 1,000 cedis, how many bags of cement can this buy? It's 120 cedi per labor for a day, and they can come and plaster that side. And little goals. Building is, let's say, like 70% done already. So I speak for myself when I say, set the goals, but do it nice and small.
Yes.
And form the discipline.
Great. That's great. Cookie?
Yeah, so basically I would say set realistic goals and don't be too hard on yourself, because it's only when you set like those extreme goals that's when you keep feeling like you're failing. Yeah. Because the year last year wasn't easy as well, in the middle somewhere, and that was because I was being too hard on myself. So I'm gonna tell my people to not do that. Just set goals that are realistic. I mean, I can't be here right now and then okay, well, I don't want to use myself, but maybe you're now like starting work. You haven't reached anywhere yet. You're now trying to, make some money. Then you want to set a goal and say, oh, I want to buy a Lamborghini before the year ends. That's like extreme. That's crazy.
Too extreme.
So you just have to make sure you set goals that you'd be able to accomplish. Like it's something you can work towards, and just don't be too hard on yourself. You would be able to do it.
Definitely don't be too hard on yourself. And like Elikem said, you need to have the plan, but just make sure that you start little by little, and you'll definitely get there. Yeah. I hope that you've learned a lot from this conversation. That's why we end this conversation. My guests have been Cookie, very beautiful Cookie, and Elikem the Tailor. We are doing that as well.
Told you. Part of the character.
Right, and Erkuah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Elikem, Cookie, thank you so much for being here, and all the best in this new year. I hope that every single thing that you've planned to do will come into fruition, and everything that you need. Everything that you need will be made available for it to happen as well.